This map is an overview of Hammocks Beach State Park. To the south you can see Bear Island, to the northeast you can see Huggins Island, and across the bridge further northeast you can see Jones Island. The red outline is the current 33 acres of Hammocks Beach State Park. Above that is a 290 acres of newly acquired land to be added. Dr. William Sharp and John Hurst pause for a picture on the shores of Bear Island. During the time of segregation, African Americans in North Carolina were excluded from access to the North Carolina beaches. Thousands of African American teachers and students visited. Hammocks Beach became known as the beach for black people on the North Carolina coast. But after Congress passed the Civil Rights Act in 1964, everything began to change slowly. African American citizens were allowed at other beaches, and Hammocks Beach State Park opened for all people. A camp was built on the mainland. It was named Camp Mitchell after John W. Mitchell, who served as state Negro agent in North Carolina. There were 8 buildings for overnight and weekly events. New Farmers of America opened mid-1950s, and other organizations as 4-H, YMCA, and churches were actively involved there as well. Eventually leases stopped for the camp and they were shut down. They fell into disrepair and have steadily become victimized by vandals over the years. With that, the Hammocks Beach Corporation itself went into a steady demise, unable to pay its taxes and unable to meet the terms of its deed, which clearly specified that it had to be used as a camp or it would be offered to the state. The State Board of Education was offered the land twice but declined. If the state didn't want it, the property was supposed to revert to the Hurst children. It's a shame to see a room that was once filled with children putting on skits, nothing more than decay and a location for bored teens to vandalize. Or how about the decaying bleachers that should be filled with excited children waiting for the morning camp announcements? In 2006, Harriet Hurst Turner and John Henry Hurst, the grandchildren of John and Gertrude Hurst, sued the Hammocks Beach Corporation, claiming it had failed to properly administer the trust, and requested the family regain the 289 remaining acres that hadn't been sold off and developed. The aerial map shows you all the land that is uninhibited right now, what little bit has been used in the past, and what the future holds ahead with the future campgrounds, kayaking, biking, and hiking trails to be added in the next several years. It will be a great asset for our locals and tourists alike. Stop by Hammocks Beach State Park's Visitor Center and see what it has to offer. It was established in 2001 on the 33-acre mainland. Educational classes are offered to the elementary schools on field trips, or bring your kayak or rent one and paddle out to Bear Island or Huggins Island if the tides aren't too low. A ferry service is also available to take you to Bear Island 8 months out of the year. Hammocks Beach is also a haven for migratory shorebirds as sandpipers who feed in the tidal marshes and rest on the beach in the spring and fall. Watch herons and egrets search for food or witness osprey and pelicans plunging into the tidal creeks to capture fish. Loggerhead sea turtles are found on the island between mid-May and August to nest. Bottlenose dolphins swim offshore while white-tailed deer, raccoon, gray fox inhabit the inland areas. Oyster shells are collected and bagged for help with the shoreline restoration project along the eastern shores. With the new addition of 289 acres, great improvements and additions are being planned. Renovations and replacement facilities at Mitchell Camp will reignite host groups and activities such as Boy and Girl Scouts, family reunions, environmental education activities. A second site has been designated camper cabins, short-term RV spaces, a tent site, and group camping area. A third site will have a daily use area for picnicking, hiking, and fishing. The main visitor center will have an updated exhibit center and continue to be a kayak drop area and ferry service.